Perhaps everyone won't agree with what I have to say.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Mike Rich.
And it's your girl Kiki Rich.
And this is Movie Heads. Today, we're excited. You're excited?
I was.
You was? We are reviewing the movie Avengers Infinity War. All this build up for this movie, man. Like, it's been so long. Starting with the first Iron Man, we had a lot of build up. It's like 20-something movies, maybe? I don't know.
A lot of them.
I've seen every last one. I think you missed a couple of them. You missed...
What I missed? I thought
you didn't see the rest of Spider-Man.
Right.
And you missed Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah. I wasn't really sold on Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I wasn't in love with the first one, so...
You loved the first one that first came out.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I liked it.
You was like, that was so much better than I thought it was going to be.
It was definitely better than what I thought it was going to be, but I still just wasn't in love with it.
Well, anyway, she missed 2 movies. I saw them all. But that don't mean nothing because you can see 5 of them and you still get somewhat what's going on. Anyway, in this movie, we have all the Avengers coming together in one movie to battle against the arch nemesis of all the movies, who's always played the background. You always saw little snippets of Thanos here and there, but in this movie, he actually comes to the forefront. They give a lot of background on his story. Not going to go into any spoilers too much. Just know that it goes down in this movie. So what was your expectations before?
I didn't really have any. I was excited about seeing it, but at the same time, it was just like, it's an Avengers movie. Yeah. Like, I really didn't have any high expectations or any low ones. I've always been very entertained by all of them that I've seen. So I was kind of cool about it. But you did that spoiler review, and you didn't seem excited about it at all.
Spoiler review?
Not the spoiler review. The trailer review. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna say I wasn't excited at all, but I've seen so many Marvel movies. It's like, what can they do to make this one more exciting and more entertaining than the last 30 movies I just watched in the last, 10 years? Yeah, since 2008. But I must say, I am pleasantly surprised because this movie was off the chain. I mean, it had everything. And I think a big reason why this movie was so good is because I knew all of the characters from the previous movies.
That definitely sold me on this movie. Like, they didn't have to take a lot of time to build the story or get you to... Because it was so many characters, it was important that you knew the characters, but because they all had their own separate movie,
own backstory,
you already knew it, so they kind of jumped right in.
Right, they was able to dive right into everything. The story was like, boom, as soon as the movie started, it was like, let's go. Exactly,
and because of that, the story didn't lack. They took their time. The pacing for me was really, really good. And even though it was a lot going on from a lot of different places, I still felt very engaged. I didn't get bored with that.
I completely agree with you. I can't even judge the pacing because it was just one pace. Go through the whole movie. So it wasn't really like, it wasn't a lot of time where you were like, man, I'm just sitting in the movie. Sometimes you were like, looking at your watch and stuff like that. This movie didn't do it at all. And it kept the action going, but also it was funny. Just like most Marvel movies.
It was.
But a lot of Marvel movies, the comedy is hit or miss. It seemed like since we knew these characters so much, all of the timing was perfect. When somebody said something, you laughed at it and you were like, but that sounded like something that character was saying.
I definitely agree. And what was very, very exciting to me is Marvel villains usually suck, like, terribly.
Yeah. What they said, Killmonger was pretty good.
The first time, we seen before.
Yeah, Killmonger is like the 30th, 28th, 25th movie. Loki was alright, but as far as, it's so many forgettable villains in Marvel movies.
I agree.
Thanos.
Oh my God. So I think I said this a long time ago, but I usually always have a crush on the villains. He was not an exception.
She said that as soon as Thanos walked on the screen and said a few words, she was like, I think I got a new crush. I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, simmer down.
This is seriously a problem. But
Thanos, he brought it, man.
I mean, it was something about him. Like, he was just, well,
he was a man. That's for sure. He wasn't a man, but he was a man.
Yeah.
Thanos, his character development in this movie, and plus, the CG they did on them, they made you think he was a real being, and you felt where he was coming from. Like, I never looked at a villain and be like, dang, man, feel bad for the villain.
I really did, because he was just so passionate about his purpose. Like, he really believed in it so much.
Yes, he did.
So you were kind of like, you were torn, because it's like, you wrong for this, but I really feel you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it was just like...
Exactly, but I
think we need to do a spoiler review. Like,
y'all comment below if y'all would like us to do a full spoiler review, because y'all might want to know what we feel about certain plot points in the movie. But the villain was good. The characters, all of the Avengers, everybody from the previous movie, they played their parts to the T. I love the Guardians. I love Spider-Man. I love... Tony Stark, as always. Robert Downey Jr. does a great job as Tony Stark.
We saw it in 3D, and it was really good in 3D.
It was good in 3D.
It definitely was.
I could have seen it in IMAX, though. I love seeing it.
I would have preferred IMAX. I'm not big on 3D.
Big screen, big sound. I would love to see that.
But we call ourselves going to a fan review or a fan... event or something. It was BS. Like,
we got to see the movie at 6 o'clock. It's supposed to release at 7, and then we got 2 little tokens with the Avengers A on it.
And I'm not even sure what I did with them.
I don't know what did them with them. I was supposed to get a poster and a big popcorn bucket or something. But anyway, that's besides the point of the movie.
That's the reason the first movie or the fan event was in 3D, which is why we saw it that way.
Right.
But I mean, I don't have a regret, but I really could have saw it in IMAX and been okay with it. That's just a preference for me anyways, though.
But I will say, what a lot of people said, I watched a couple of reviews before I went to see the movie. They said it was a lot going on. You left the movie theater exhausted, like it was just too much. That's how I leave the movie theater when I finish watching the Transformers movie.
I feel exhausted in Transformers. I feel exhausted after Fast and the Furious. I mean, and I think it's just because all that clinching. And then with Transformers, it's just really a lot.
Transformers, you can barely tell what's going on the screen a lot. The CG, like I said, one thing I can say about the CG in this movie, it was really, really good. Sometimes you can't tell what was computer generated between what was real and practical effects. It was dope. Like I said, all in all, it was a great movie. I want to see it again. I really want to. I just want to dissect it. I don't know if I'm gonna see it again in the movies or not. I might be getting with my rating already. Not yet though. But I really want to see the movie again. Like I said, all the characters did good. Acting was good. One thing I will say though, and this is my only negative about the movie, some things in this movie were convenient. That's what I will say. But you gotta kind of give it. You gotta give it. It's a superhero movie, so some stuff they're gonna have to throw in just to get to the next plot point. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know if I agree that some stuff. I mean, we can talk off camera.
Yeah, I can't specify right now, but it was a couple of stuff like, oh, of course, yeah, that went that way because it had to go that way. It's like that in most comic book movies.
I mean, I don't doubt that. I just don't know if anything really stood out to me. So you can tell me your thought price, But
Marvel does these movies. That's what I say. Marvel, they so used to doing these movies. They do these movies well. They got it down to a T. Shout out to the, I can't even think of their names right now. They're the brothers. They're the same ones that did Captain America Civil War and Winter Soldier and all that stuff. The directors of this movie. They did a great job. I give them top marks for this film. Get to the rating.
So, I'll go first.
You go first.
I definitely would like to see this movie again, but not in theaters.
Right,
so I'm going to have to say ticket price validated. And I want to see it again for the same reasons that you do, because I do feel like, you know, like, I was so excited about it, I think, when I got in there.
Some of the action scenes at the very beginning of the movie was just mind-blowing. You was like, bruh, It was a lot of moments where I was just... like a little kid, like, man, look at it, it was just a lot of those type of moments in this movie. But I would give it the exact same grade as my beautiful wife here, a ticket price validated, because like I said, I want to see it again, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go see it in the movies again. But I think I'll wait for it to come out. It's gonna be a long time for that movie to come out on Blu-ray, so who knows? But ticket price validated. The specific ticket that we bought, I don't know if I validate that, but a regular ticket price would be validated without all the extras. You know what I'm saying?
I think I might complain. I usually don't complain, but
don't complain. Don't complain. Don't be that person. Anyway, that's our review. We sorry we couldn't. Just comment below if you want to see a spoiler. We couldn't get into any plot points.
I want to say, it's so much I want to say, but
all I can say
give you guys an opportunity to really go see it. Definitely go check it out.
Thanos was the ish. That's all I can say.
I'm in love with Thanos.
She ain't in love with Thanos.
I'm not literally in love, but you know, like, I just dug him. Like, he did. They did a really, really good job with him. Like, best
that's
Marvel.
Josh Brolin. Shout out to Josh Brolin, who did the mocap / face mold for Thanos.
Right, and after you said that, then I thought about the fact. I was like, yeah, that is him.
He's also going to be Cable in the upcoming Deadpool 2. Y'all want to wait? Y'all want to see that review?
I'm sure they do. But
check it out.
Anywho. So
that's our review.
That is.
One more thing.
What?
I'm sorry, I scared you.
Yeah.
One more thing I want to say because when we got off the camera, I was like, hey, I should have said that. Thor is that dude. That's all I got to say. Thor is that dude.
Okay. You scared me to tell them that.
Do you remember Thor's arc in this movie?
I do. But y'all gotta go see it.
Yeah, just go see it. Then we'll come back and do a spoiler review.
We can do some type of live thing so we can talk to other people while we're doing these.
Live on what's the name?
What?
But I feel like we need more people before we do that.
Because I really just want to be able to talk about
we can do that.
The whole thing.
Stuff like that is coming up.
Look, we don't talk to these people all types of stuff coming up.
We didn't even put our decorations up yet.
Right. It's just, we're doing our best here.
I know.
We really are.
This is late at night. We're recording this, and we had to wait till our daughter go to sleep just so we can do this video.
Right,
so we're
sleepy.
trying. We're trying. I did that before, and I thought it was funny. It ain't as funny now. But
I had to put on my glasses to keep my eyes open tonight.
Wow, that's what happened?
I'm sleepy.
Okay, come on, let's finish this then. We appreciate y'all for watching our review of Avengers Infinity War. We probably will be doing a spoiler review, but y'all comment below if y'all want to see that. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow us on Instagram at Movie Heads. I'm going to put it below in the description. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We out of here.